Welcome back to this week's Football Capsule by Carolina Marace and match analyst Michele Tossani. I'm Nicola Williams, assistant coach, translating the series into English for us all to benefit. This week we take a look at Parma. Parma finished 9th in the first part of the season, having played 25 matches, not 26 like most of the other teams. To have scored 32 goals is good for them, as the expected goals, that's the chance to create goals, is 30.7, which means that Parma doesn't create as many chances to score as they have, meaning their goal efficiency is 1.4 per match. In non-ball possession, statistics show that the team has received 426 shots against this season, the third highest in Serie A. Here, where we look at the expected goals against, being those chances they give to the opponent to score, is 42.1 average per match. Again, this is higher than the 31 goals they've conceded, meaning that Parma doesn't give the opponent dangerous opportunities to shoot that result in goals, an indication that they defend well. 4-3-3 is a system most used this year by the coach Roberto. He does change the system to 4-3-1-2 sometimes to suit a particular match, and uses the player Kulusevski as the number 10, remember trequartista in Italian. One of the characteristics of the team of Roberto in ball possession is the use of immediate verticalization, or the verticalization after the build-up of the play. When the team recovers the ball or the ball is open, it has to go in a vertical direction where the forwards are already prepared to make runs into the space. Bruno Alves, here against Spal, has the ball, which is open, and looks to verticalise. In a different position in the field, the rule is the same. After to win the ball, the players look in front and attack deep. In this screenshot of the match against Napoli, Parma verticalised immediately with Brugman playing through to Gervinho, who uses his speed to attack the open field in behind the defender. Kurtic, after to win the ball, takes advantage with a positive transition and verticalises to Cornelius. The action continues with the Gervinho scoring a goal after Cornelius passes the ball to him in the box. When the opponent covers the verticalisation, Parma does what D'Aversa calls verticalisation from the build-up of the play. This involves having a player positioned low, in this case Jacoponi, who is on the ball, a player wide, Darmian, and one in the final third, Siligardi, who is vertically in front, however not looking to run to the space behind, as Jacoponi needs his support to feet in front. So they consolidate the ball possession and wait for a moment to restart with immediate verticalisation afterwards. In this case, after the ball has been switched quickly, Gagliolo verticalises for Gervinho in front. The data of the immediate verticalisation or after the build-up also confirms the strategy of the coach to attack in this way. We can see here that they are one of the teams with the lowest ball possession percentage in Serie A. Parma is the second team of Serie A that uses the long ball, 45.22% a match, just Cagliari has more with 45.9%. The players who use the long ball more are the goalkeeper, Sepe, and the defenders, Alves and Jacoponi, that confirm that Parma doesn't look to build up from the back but prefer to arrive in the opponent's half as fast as possible. The forward, Ivoriano, who plays as left forward in a front three, isn't requested to help in the defensive phase. With the lateral ball, it is Kurtic, the internal midfielder, that has to attack the fullback. On the right, however, it is generally the lateral forward who drops in line with the three midfielders to create a line of four players. Here we can see Gervinho that stays high and the two lines of four of the team in defence. If we have a look at the analysis of the intensity of pressing, the PPDA, which is the passes per defensive action, it tells us that Parma this year has 328.85, one of the highest in Serie A. This is, however, much better than last year, meaning that Parma has added a phase of ultra-offensive pressing that they didn't use before. Here we can see the ultra-offensive pressing of Parma. This strategy the coach doesn't use very often and not with hard aggressiveness. For example, the posture of Gervinho on the top left of the screen. The decision of the coach to organise the offensive phase with immediate verticalisation or after the build-up of play is to use the speed of Gervinho. This player is more dominant with his right foot but plays on the left. Another coach who prefers to invert the external players based on their strongest foot. In non-ball possession, Gervinho doesn't participate to regain the ball, but stays always in front ready for the deep ball. So when the team doesn't have the ball, Gervinho is busy to take space and be ready to restart the movement with the most efficient position in the field. So the coach wants the ball to be played to the run of this player when possible. Looking at the heat map, you can see most of the balls he receives are from the lateral channel on the left, in particular from Gagliolo. This player is also important. Kulusevski, a young talent we can see in the ranking of the assists. He's in third place with 7 assists this season and in second position of the expected assists with 5.54 a match. Thanks for joining us for this week's episode. Next week will be about Atalanta, the team of Gasperini that has been talked about a lot this year with their success not only in Serie A but also in the Champions League.